Hello everyone, welcome back to Football Manager 2017 with Newcastle United, and today we are taking on Ipswich Town in the EFL Cup as our first game, playing for a place in the quarterfinal. You might remember last time out our league form has been pretty poor. We're down in ninth place after 9 games, just 13 points so far, already a long way off league leaders Manchester United. So we've got a lot of work to do there. We're absolutely storming our Champions League group at the moment. We've managed to pick up 3 wins from 3, including at the Santiago Bernabeu. Juventus also now 3 points behind us. So we're in a pretty good position there to at least qualify, if not top the group. So today we'll also play Real Madrid at home. Other matches today are Manchester City away in the Premier League. Our tough run of games really is continuing. Over the last 2 episodes, we had to take on the likes of Liverpool, Juventus, Spurs, Real Madrid, Chelsea, Man United. I think we're in there too. And over the next episode, we'll be taking on Real Madrid, City, and Juventus again. And then the league form does get a little bit easier, but it's just so tough at the moment. This really difficult Champions League group doesn't help. But hopefully, we can pick up a few wins today, especially here in the EFL Cup, and then against Stoke and Sunderland, both home matches, so we should be comfortably coming through those. And I'd also like to wrap up Champions League qualification if we can. The team for today, if I can get back to it without accidentally submitting the squad, it is a bit of a rested team, but still quite strong. We've got Matthew Ketchell in goal, with Michael Keane playing at right back, Mamana and Phil Jones in the centre. Lucas is pushed out to left back to give Babarahman a bit of a day off. Alexander Arnold is starting in defensive midfield with Rabiot and Melagoni in the centre. Sterling is starting on the right, and Correa, as it was pointed out to me, is the pronunciation of his name, not Correa, will start on the left flank. And Z Gomez, not Z Roberto, that famous player that I keep confusing him for, is leading the line with Origi on the bench. So it's a strong bench if we are in trouble, but I think we should be coming through at home quite comfortably. Melagoni through to Correa. He's cutting in from that left flank. Still going, Correa. What a strike from Correa. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Apparently pronounces his name right, gets the best out of him. 1-0. Corner from Correa into Z Gomez. It is cleared away by Ngui, but Sterling will get there first. Now Correa can try and get it back again. It's Melagoni edge of the area to Rabiot, who's tackled. The ball's run for Z Gomez though, but he puts it wide. Sterling with the free kick. It's come from Mamana, which is cleared away by Collier. Keeper was caught in absolutely no man's land. Keane has kept it in. Now Mamana into Melagoni. A little pass is being played around. Correa back to Alexander Arnold. He finds Melagoni, slips it in for Sterling, steps inside, but a good save by Keane. Melagoni into Rabiot. He switches flank to Lucas. Ball pulled back across to Melagoni. Now Correa looking to switch the flank to Keane, who pulls it instantly back to Sterling. Creates so much room for Keane. There's Rabiot in the box. Excellent little shot back into the far post for 2-0, and this game is surely sewn up. Correa with the free kick in towards Jones, who heads it on to Melagoni. That's a very good finish at the far post for 3-0. Keane on the right flank whips the ball in, and Z Gomez is there, and it's getting all a bit too easy now. Well, there is the full-time whistle. It's a very good 4-0 winner with a slightly rested squad, which is the main thing. So it means some players will be nice and fresh for the next match in the league. It also means we've qualified for the EFL Cup quarter-final and a chance of winning another competition. It's been a while since we won something, so I'm keen to get silverware this season. Well, it's a pretty well-changed squad for this home match against Stoke. It's a must-win game for us. Otherwise, players are going to start to get a little bit unhappy with me as manager, especially if we're languishing in mid-table when we should be challenging for the title. 3 points would help us move up the table. So we've got Origi, Correa and Sane leading the line with Rabiot, Kovacic and Cook in midfield. Rama, Mamana, Keane and Chambers make up the back four. Ketchell in goal. Pretty close to our strongest 11, to be honest, so I'm expecting a good performance. Babarahman. Little cutting inside here on his own. Still going, Babarahman. Goes for goal, but Butland's there to catch it. Gray sends the ball into Shaqiri, and what was Matthew Ketchell doing there? It was said in the comments that letting Murray go was a mistake. Ketchell wasn't ready, and I think they are definitely right on that front. Kovacic swings corner to the far post, and there's a foul in there from Denis Gamache, and we're going to get a chance to come back in this game from nowhere. Up steps Origi. He's only scored twice this season, and it's staying that way for now. Correa pulls it back to Kovacic. Now Rabiot tries to switch flank, and he's found Leroy Sané. Could do with a bit of magic from him. He is cutting inside, driving towards the goal. Sané has a shot. Good save by Butland. Rabiot in the centre of the pitch. Tries to play the ball behind for Correa, who can pull it back in, and it's gone into the back of the net. Origi makes up for the missed penalty by pulling us back to level terms. Oh, Michael Keane's been robbed from Traore, who scores too easily past Ketchel, and that is an immediate reply. We'd got the ball back from kickoff and then just let them in. Kovacic to Rabiot. Now Correa. Looking for Kovacic to pick a pass. Rabiot does instead. Now Babarama can whip it in from the left flank. Origi's at the near post but hits a woodwork. Kovacic has won the ball. Z Gomez is in and it's tipped onto the post, but he gets the rebound and we've got an equaliser out of nothing. Both of our goals have come from nowhere. Despite having 21 shots and 13 on target, Stoke scored with their only 2 original efforts on goal. But here's Kovacic with a corner. There's still time for a winner if we can get it in. Kovacic does get it in. It comes out to Cook. He sends it back to Chambers. Cook again finds Melagoni. Ball across to Keane. There's Sané. Slips it in for Kovacic. Can he put it back? He does. See, Gomez is there. We've done it. 3 goals in just about 5 minutes at the end of the match have turned it on its head and got us a victory from the jaws of defeat. Absolutely brilliant stuff from the team. The ball's cleared away. Kovacic looking to get a 4th. Chambers to Sané. He is tackled by Lingard, but that is the full-time whistle. What a sensational end to that match to give us another win. Absolutely brilliant from the team. It moves us up to 7th place, which is the main thing. But boy, did we make that hard work on ourselves. And I think there's definitely a question to be asked of our squad, that we can perform so well against the likes of Real Madrid and Juventus, and then we have to turn it on so late to get a victory against a team like Stoke. Goals in the 87th and 91st minute. Winning that match when we should have had it settled by half-time. I'm sticking with a very strong side lining up at home against Real Madrid, mainly because I don't want us to suffer a big and heavy defeat at home. I think that would really damage some rather fragile morale. Hopefully we can get the 3 points that would actually see us qualify from this group of death with 2 games remaining. And I think it would probably also prevent Real Madrid from qualifying so long as Juventus beat PSV. In terms of the team, we've got Origi, Correa and Sané still leading the line. Rabiot and Kovacic are in the centre of midfield with Cook behind them. Then it's Rahman, Lucas, Mamana and Chambers the only change as he comes in at right back. Ketchel still in goal. James puts a corner in and it's gone all the way to Lewandowski at the back post. A flick on at the near post and Lewandowski does what he does best by hammering that ball in with his forehead. Mamana, forward to Kovacic, nice little ball over the top to Sané. He's got Origi in the middle if he can pick him out. He does, and Origi hammers it home. He scored at the Bernabeu, now he scores at St James's Park. It's 1-1. Bazur plays the ball out to Piaka. Now Vallejo cut out by Lucas, and Sterling's fresh, has got pace, and he plays it over the top for Origi, who's in behind, who could win it for us, and what the hell kind of shot was that? Bazur plays it back to Vallejo. Now it's Piaka. Cutting across, Kovacic is there to win it. He gets it away, but Arke's there. Now Chambers can maybe release Sané on the right. He does. Sané, can he do better than Origi did? Sané, good save, but Sterling's there. It's 2-1 at St James's Park against Real Madrid. There is the final whistle. We have won 2-1. We've come from behind to win this match. Absolutely brilliant, turning it around from 1-0 down at half-time. We've also now beaten Real Madrid home and away, and with 2 games to play, we are 5 points clear at top the group of death. Following a stunning victory at St James's Park against Real Madrid, and on the back of 3 home wins in a row, we now go away to Manchester City at the City and Manchester Stadium. We are in need of another win. We're 4 points behind City at the moment. We can close the gap to 1 point with victory here. I'm hoping our good run of form will help us overturn them away from home. We've got Correa, Sane and Origi still up top, Rabiot, Kovacic and Cook in midfield, and the back four and goalkeeper remain the same as we look to get these key 3 points. Lewis Cook finds Chambers. Now Rabiot into Kovacic. Tries to pick out Chambers, but it's come for Sane. Now Origi pulls it back across. Florenzi away, but only as far as Rabiot and Murray's there to catch it. Kovacic finds Leroy Sane. We're starting this game very positively. It's Rabiot, edge of the area, finds Correa. He finds Origi. Just looking for that slip pass, and there's Rabiot who scores at the near post to give us the lead. Kovacic finds Rabiot. Looking to keep control of this game in the second half. Rabiot again, nice little pass out to Babarahman. Can he beat his man? He pulls it back instead, and Murray has got there. Ball played over the top, and Mamana can't keep it. Al-Siad is in, pulls it back, and Gabriel Jesus is there for an easy equaliser. Kovacic chips the ball out wide to Chambers. He can send a cross in from this position. He finds Sane, edge of the area. Rabiot's in there off the post, and Murray catches a rebound. Melagoni plays it into Leroy Sane. He sends it out wide to Rahman, who sends the ball in, and Origi hammers it home on the volley, and with 20 minutes to go, we've taken the lead. Well, that is an absolutely crucial victory in our season. It now means we've won 4 games on the bounce in this episode. It also takes us up to 5th place, and we're just 1 point behind Manchester City. We are the other side of the November international break, and we now have a home match against big rivals Sunderland. It would be absolutely outrageous if we beat Real Madrid at home, Man City away, and then lost at home to Sunderland. So we have to win this match, if only to keep up our reputation locally, but also to move us further up the table. It's pretty much the same team as before. Callum Chambers is out because he needs a bit of a rest, so Michael Keane has come in at right back. Otherwise, everybody's in the same place as they were when they visited the Etihad. Asoro sends the ball in. Mamana gets it away. It's come for Sewell. He sends it into Malcolm. Great back heel to Ospina, who scores at the near post. We've got a goal down inside 9 minutes. Oh, Rabiot's got the ball. He sent it out wide for Correa, who cuts back inside. Babarahman puts the ball in. It's come back to him. Now Correa has the ball cleared away. Cook to Kovacic. Now Origi. Just looking to find that final pass. Correa to Origi. Now Correa can have a shot. Good save by Nardi. Keane into Raheem Sterling. He skips the tackle, puts it across, and Correa does score. Correa, rather, has managed to hammer that ball home. He had 2 bites of the cherry, but got it in there, and we've got 25 minutes to find a winner. Well, we threw absolutely everything at Sunderland, just couldn't break them down. We weren't good enough to get the 3 points, and this was one time where falling behind really did cost us, and we couldn't get the points we needed. Winning that game would have sent us up to 5th or kept us in 5th place in the league. Instead, we've lost ground, and there's a chance that Manchester United could move 11 points clear of us. The final match of this episode is away against Juventus at Juventus Stadium. If we can avoid defeat here, we will win the group with a game to spare. Hopefully we can get the win, make it 5 wins from 5 in this Champions League group of death. Just the one change from that annoying draw against Sunderland, and that is at the right back position again. Callum Chambers coming in for Keane, who drops to the bench. Khedira chips the ball over the top, looking for Alexandro, who's got in behind the defence. He pulls it across, and Lacazette off the post. Montoya can't force it in. Alexandro with a corner towards the far post is Chow, and Leroy Sane has shoved Chow as he went for the header. It's going to be Higuain with the penalty, and it's saved by Ketchel, who just about keeps the rebound before Higuain can get to it. Lacazette chipping the ball forward to Mayoral, but Lucas cuts it out for us. We've not really had a chance in this game, but Leroy Sane is charging down the right. This could be the start of something. His cross is deflected back towards Chambers. Now Mamana inside Cook. Chambers plays it across to Kovacic. It's Melagoni. Little switch of play to the left flank. Melagoni's been slipped through, and there's Admiral Musqui. Good save from Perrin in goal. Well, there is a full-time whistle, and that 0-0 draw ensures that we will finish top of the group regardless of what happens in the final round of matches, so we can rest a few players for that game against PSV. It also means that we've beaten Juventus and Real Madrid. If they were aggregate knockout stages, we've beaten both of them in the group stage. So that's a good sign looking ahead to the Champions League draw. It is the end of this episode. It's been a good episode. We've won the first 4 games, and we had a couple of draws. We could have won both those matches, and maybe probably should have won the game against Sunderland. Next episode is a bit of an easier ride for a change. We do have Everton, West Ham, Hull, and Villa in the league. I want 12 points from those games. We also take on Leicester away in the EFL Cup quarter-final. The game against PSV is a bit of a free hit. Not too worried about what comes out of that, but I would like to get a win given it's at home, and it will help boost morale even further. We could do with getting 6 wins from 6 next time out. If we did that, we would shoot up the table. We are only 3 points off the top 4. And that is where we have to be. Manchester United are looking utterly unstoppable at the moment. We're 11 points behind them, and they've got such a strong team. It's so difficult to be able to stop this team. Just a quick look at it, and it's so strong. Yeah, I think that they are the team to beat. I do have a feeling that our team is a little bit under strength. It's not anywhere near the finished article I would like it to be. A lot of our players are going to need to be changed around. There's not too many star players in this squad. Quite a few of them do have decent potential. You can see there's a few there, 4 stars and above. And I've been giving Matthew Ketch a lot of stick recently, but he's our second best player, according to our assistant manager, who's got quite good judgment stats. He's got very good goalkeeping stats. I don't think he's too bad. He is England's #1 goalkeeper at the moment as well, which is quite interesting. And he is also homegrown, which is the main thing about him that I like. So he is going to continue in goal. We could do with getting decent support for him, but we are probably 4 or 5 very good signings, especially in defence. 4 or 5 especially good signings away from being a title challenging team, at least challenging Manchester United. But the problem at the moment is that we don't have the budget to do that. Our finances aren't great, and the board are refusing to budge on the wage budget, which we're already a little bit over, and there's just not that much in the transfer budget in the modern game. So it's going to be a lot of young players. I think we're 2 or 3 seasons away from actually being a serious and regular contender for the title, which is quite frustrating given how close we came over the last 2 years. But I'm going to keep plugging away. I'm quite enjoying this series. It is a bit of a difficult challenge. I might have a look at maybe changing the tactic next season. I'm going to see how it does. Give it one more chance this season. Then I'll have a look at overhauling the tactic and trying something new. But that will be all for this episode. Let me know your thoughts on the squad, how the save's going so far. If you've got any suggestions or comments, I'd love to hear them. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, and of course subscribe if you haven't already and you want to see more from this series. But until next time, see ya.